After faking his death, Arthur Bishop has been living quietly in Rio de Janeiro as Mr. Santos. One day during lunch, he is approached by a mysterious woman. She states that her employer wishes for Bishop to come out of retirement to kill 3 targets and stage them as accidents. The woman also brought a group of assassins with her. Bishop takes a picture of her on his phone as she reaches for a gun. He pushes the table against her as the other hitmen approach him. Bishop fights all of them before running onto a tram car. The woman chases him and almost gets him until he makes his escape by jumping on the back of a hang glider. Bishop retreats to a nearby location to hide out with help of his friend May. Investigates the woman and learns her employer is Raya Crane, a former childhood friend of Bishop's. By the shore, Bishop sees a beautiful woman, Gina. Later at night, on the ocean, Bishop sees a boat and hears Gina sounding like she's being attacked. Bishop heads over to the boat and kills the attacker before bringing Gina back to the shore for safety. Bishop later watches a video of Gina teaching children in Cambodia. When she wakes up, Gina explains that a friend of hers was taken by Crane, and he threatened to harm the children if she didn't do what he wanted. Bishop keeps Gina close and takes her by a bar where May works. This brings the two of them closer as they bond, unaware that Crane's men are watching them. Eventually, Crane's men corner Bishop and Gina on the beach. While Bishop fights the hitmen, Gina is taken. Bishop is brought in to meet with Crane after a long absence. Crane has an axe to grind with Bishop after he felt that Bishop abandoned him when Crane needed him. Crane orders Bishop to kill the 3 targets or else Gina will die. Bishop reluctantly agrees. The first target is a warlord named Krill, who is being kept locked up in a Malaysian prison. Bishop travels to Malaysia and gets himself arrested in order to get in the same building as Krill. While on the inside, Bishop stops a man who was already planning on killing Krill. Later, Bishop meets with Krill inside his little hut by the prison yard. As Krill discusses his plan to rule Africa once he gets out of prison, Bishop sneaks up on him and chokes him with a wooden rod by pressing it against a bar on the window. He sets up the accident by having Krill sit at his table to appear as though he was in the middle of a prayer. The guards are alerted to the incident and witness Bishop on the security cameras. Bishop creates a bomb that blows a hole through the prison walls. He walks through and jumps into the ocean to escape. Bishop is contacted by Crane through his tablet to speak with Gina. She tells him that he only has 36 hours to kill the next target or she will be eliminated. Crane tells Bishop that the next target is a man named Adrian Cook, who runs an underage trafficking ring. Bishop finds Cook's apartment and carefully sets up his trap. Cook goes for a swim in his glass pool outside his apartment while Bishop is hooked to a wire as he scales the building. He uses a device to break the glass in the pool, causing the water to spill out with Cook plummeting to his death. Once again, Bishop makes a clean getaway. Somehow, time has run out for Bishop, and he is forced to kill the last target immediately. The man is Max Adams, a billionaire who owns a bunch of submarines. Adams finds Bishop waiting for him in his safe room, but instead of killing him, the two of them get along and decide to work together. Bishop has Adams fake his death by blowing up his equipment and telling Crane that the job is done. They arrange a meeting so Crane can give Gina back. However, Crane is planning to have Bishop killed. Bishop waits for Crane's men as they get off land and head to kill him. He shoots them all dead before heading toward Crane's boat. He shoots, stabs, and blows up more hitmen before getting to Crane. He finds Gina, and they discover that Crane has the boat rigged to explode. Bishop puts her in a chamber to let her escape while he finishes Crane. The two of them go head-to-head and fight as time is running out. Crane pulls Bishop down with the anchor chain, but Bishop manages to pull it off and tie Crane down with the chains. Bishop runs away moments before the boat explodes, killing Crane. Gina resurfaces in the chamber and sees the wrecked boat. She is rescued and treated by paramedics, and she learns there were no survivors. Gina returns to Cambodia to continue teaching. She writes a letter to May to let her know she is safe and doing what she loves. Gina is then surprised when Bishop shows up. They embrace. The last scene shows Adams reviewing security footage. He sees that Bishop found a chamber to sneak into before the boat exploded. He got out once that piece of the boat was recovered. Adams laughs and deletes the evidence.